When you think of the year 2020, what comes to mind? Kobe's death? The George Floyd riots? Murder hornets? Whole lot of red? Among Us! Or most importantly, quarantine and the Rona. I want you earthlings to close your eyes right now and visualize in your mind right now what 2020 would have been like if Rona never happened. See, if you would have told 2019 me that a year from 2019, we would all be locked in our homes, everything would be shut down, and we all had to wear face masks in order to go to public places, I would have laughed right in your stupid face and called you a dummy. So much can happen and change in 1 year. Trust, that's what 2020 taught me. January and February of 2020, I was going to the mall, chilling with friends, doing all that. And then a month later, March of 2020, doo-doo hit the fan in the form of an unparalleled pandemic. Businesses closed, people lost their jobs, self-harm and addiction skyrocketed. So this story took place around April of 2020. Quarantining and lockdown were still in effect. There was barely shit to do except work out, play basketball outside, binge watch movies and TV shows, meditate, play video games, and call friends. So, with school being shut down, I assumed, perfect, time for myself. See, school is not really my thing. Never was, never will be. And when I heard that schools were gonna close, I was thrilled. See, a lot of people hated quarantine. With good reason. Mostly the extroverted individuals who loved being social and seeing people. And don't get me wrong, I am a very extroverted individual too. I love meeting new people. But I'm also very introverted. So, me personally, quarantine was the best thing to ever happen to me. Swear to God, it changed me as an individual. If quarantine didn't happen, I would not have made this YouTube channel today. Promise. I started my YouTube during quarantine. Quarantine was a vibe. I did not have to deal with puny humans. I could just chill, relax, work on myself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. But then, my mom comes in my room and tells me that online school starts next week. I go, what? And she basically told me that the school emailed all parents saying that virtual online school starts next week. Yeah, right. Like I was gonna show up to that. What were they gonna do? Teacher hits me with some online school? Bitch, my Wi-Fi doesn't work. But then they emailed saying it was mandatory. All I was gonna do was show up, but keep my camera and audio off and just do my thing while class was occurring. But at least I could still be at home within my peace of mind away from all of the negative energy at school. So a week went by. It was time for online school. Yup. My school made a virtual classroom where we could do all of our assignments online on websites like Google Classroom and whatnot. They also told us about a little website called Zoom, where students and teachers can all have a virtual class meeting to talk about schoolwork and shit. So I only showed up for attendance. I never turned on my camera or my audio. I'm sorry, but if you did online school and you were one of those motherfuckers who kept their camera or audio on, you're weird as fuck. But anyways, online school was ass, but it was way better than in-person school, in my opinion. And I'll cut the details short. One day in April, the second week of online school, I was scrolling on YouTube just watching videos, and some videos came up on my feed. It was a couple of videos by Nelk, Balin Levine, and Too Mad. And the videos were pranking random online classes, invading random online college classes, crashing random online college classes. And I thought it was the funniest shit ever. And that gave me an idea. That gave me the perfect idea to start Zoom bombing my classes. Now, for those of you that don't know what Zoom bombing means, let me put y'all onto game. Zoom bombing, an online viral act in which people like hackers and YouTubers hack into Zoom sessions for the sole purpose of showing everyone in the calls or sessions shocking porn, gore images / videos, and generally disturbing or offensive content, or acting stupid via Zoom's screen broadcasting and webcam features. But see, at around that time, I was not doing YouTube, so I did it for the sole purpose of trolling my school and my sister's school, cause she was still in middle school. I have some videos of me doing it. I'll show you guys later on in the video. Now, I thought that shit was the funniest shit ever. I mean, they were literally begging to get trolled when they made these stupid online classes. I don't encourage stupid or reckless behavior, but I think everyone should Zoom bomb at least once. It's funny as shit. So, the first class I trolled was my first period science class. I hated my fucking teacher. He was a fucking prick to me when we did in-person learning. So, I was gonna fuck with him first. So, I started playing gay remixes of popular songs, and he was an old head. He did not know how to kick people from the class. Also because Zoom was a relatively new website at the time, so he ended the entire fucking class. All because of me. Okay, I'll chill. This was awesome. I was gonna troll for online school, and there was nothing these teachers could do about it. The fuck could they do? Jump through the computer screen and force me to stop? Yeah, right. Maybe in 100,000 years, buddy. So, I asked my sister if I could Zoom bomb her class, and she was totally on board. Her class started in 5 minutes. I was gonna Zoom bomb all of her classes. So, she gave me the code to her class. I changed my name from Aliangel to Jake because I was pretending to be one of the kids from the class. My sister told me one of the kids' names in the class was Jake. My sister was gonna give me random names of kids in her classes each time I joined each class. So, I waited for the teacher to let me in the Zoom room, and minutes later, I joined the Zoom through my computer. And mind you, my sister was still in middle school. She was still in 7th grade at the time. And the teacher that she had now was my teacher back in 7th grade. She was the English teacher. So, I hopped on the class was already active, and I remember just saying the most off-the-wall shit like, well, let me roll the clip.
Learning info, Google Docs, except it doesn't show.
Big black cocks!
Alright, this is why we're doing this, so that I can figure this out.
I like big black cocks.
Yeah, it doesn't say. No, it doesn't.
Alright, let me see if I can figure it out.
Hey, can someone send me the link to porn, please? I want to beat my dick.
And Jake's out.
No, don't kick me. I want to get my dick wet. And I got kicked.
So yeah, I was just yelling and saying the most off-the-wall shit to the teacher in the whole class. And she was trying to find a way to kick me out, and she ended up kicking me out. That shit was amazing. My mom stormed upstairs and came into my room and said, "What are you two doing?" Nothing. Why? Are you two Zoom bombing? No. How do you know what that is? I've been reading about it. Zoom bombing is highly illegal. Do not Zoom bomb. I mean it. You can get in serious trouble for doing that. It is illegal. If I get any email that you two are doing inappropriate things, you deal with the consequences. Be my guest. You go to jail. Attend the class and stop screwing around. See, I love my mom, but she can over-exaggerate and size things a lot of the times. So, I assumed she was tripping and BSing. Nothing was gonna happen. I was not gonna go to jail for Zoom bombing. Right? I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. I told my sister to give me the code to her second period class. It was her Spanish class with Mrs. Rivera. Perfect. Mrs. Rivera was a bitch to me during 7th grade. Time for my revenge. So, 30 minutes later, same drill as last time. She gave me the code to her class. I changed my name from Alien to BBC Demon. Waited for the teacher to let me in. She did not let me in because my name was inappropriate and she knew I was a Zoom bomber. So my sister said from now on, only make my name the name of someone in that class. So I changed my name to Brooke, one of the kids in that class. Joined the class and my PFP was 2 men kissing. And Mrs. Rivera was basically explaining what the remainder of the semester was looking like. And then I started screen sharing the most explicit, vulgar, inappropriate, irreverent, crude, pornographic video that a class can see. I was doing too fucking much. I'm not gonna lie. This was too far. And these kids weren't even my age either. These kids were 7th graders. This was too much, bro. And I was basically showing a video of a man going down on another man. Some guy sexual shit. You feel me? The teacher was so shocked. She was freaking out at this point. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Children, look away, look away, look away. And she kicked me. I love this. I can't show the video because, YouTube, not trying to get demonetized. You feel me? So, on to my sister's 3rd period class. History. She had the same teacher I had back in 6th grade, Mrs. Gershie. I swear, these teachers have the weirdest fucking names. I swear. Anyways, got into her class and, okay. You guys remember that video of Keemstar back in like 2012, 2013 of him going on that anger rant and him dropping the N-word with the hard R?
I'm okay. I'm on Blog TV with my fucking hands up. I'm not starting my fucking self. You fucking stupid bitch. This stupid justice of fucking righteous Alex is doing this.
I think we've all seen that video, but anyways, I pulled out my phone and I opened YouTube, searched up the video of Keemstar saying that vulgar shit, and played it for the whole class to hear.
I'm gonna have to make those
Okay,
changes.
fuck this. I'm on Blog TV
Get
with my
back from-
fucking hands up. I'm not starting my fucking self. You fucking stupid bitch. This stupid fucking justice of fucking righteous.
The whole class went silent, and the teacher was in shock as Keemstar was cussing her out. She ended the whole class even before Keemstar could say the word. Me and my sister were dying of laughter. We loved this. Fourth period, chorus class. Came in the class with a profile picture of Thanos with a raging boner. And I started moaning and saying the most vulgar things to the class, and the teacher, well, okay, take a look.
Oh, suck my fat cock. Oh, daddy. Daddy. Oh.
Who is that?
Oh, suck my fat pussy.
So, now that fourth period ended, it was lunch. I was literally skipping my entire day of online school just to troll my sister's school schedule. Is this what my life has come to? Anyways, my sister's sixth period was with her least favorite teacher, Mrs. Odenbell. Apparently, according to my sister, she was a bitch. Perfect. I hate teachers that are pricks. But little did I know that this Zoom bombing attempt would not succeed to my advantage and would land me in a heap of trouble with many individuals. But I'll get to that later. Boom, boom, boom. Lunch is over. Sixth period arrives. The menace to virtual school has returned from his feast. Got the code from my sister, changed my name to a random kid in that class, got my thick Thanos PFP ready, waited for the teacher to let me in. Moments later, she let me in, and boom! It's showtime. So, off rip, I could tell my sister was right. This woman looked absolutely miserable and super rude. She looked like Nora Beatty from Barnyard. So, my name on the Zoom was Nicholas. Nicholas was a kid in that class, by the way. And weirdly enough, he was absent at that moment. So she goes, Nicholas, that picture is very, very inappropriate. Please change it or I'm going to have a serious discussion with your parents. I can't. It won't let me. Well, figure it out because there's no reason why you should have that as your profile. Bitch, shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Who the fuck you talking to like that, you fat bitch? Yeah! We're online school now. You can't tell me what to do anymore, Mrs. Odin, bitch. Swallow this cum. Swallow this cum. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Kicked from the Zoom. Me and my sister were dying of laughter, but not for long. So I'll cut the details short. I trolled like 2 more classes of my sister's that day, and that was it for me. That shit was hilarious. Until later that day. My mom added me and my sister to a group chat and told both of us that we were in serious fucking trouble. Wait, how did she know though? I changed my name. I did not use my real name. And then it hit me. I signed into all of my Zoom classes with my school account. Oh my fucking god, I'm such an idiot. I should have went incognito for this one. Fuck! My mom came upstairs and spazzed on me and my sister. She was furious. She was furious that I was skipping online school, and she was furious that me and my sister were trolling online school. My sister then said, wait. How do you know though? My mom pulled out her phone and showed both of us the email that she got from Mrs. Odenbell. She basically said how I came into her Zoom class pretending to be another student from her class, and my profile picture was an explicit photo of a purple man with his genitals out, and I was saying obscene curse words at her and she feels threatened. And she said she will get the police and all of the parents of the students involved for public indecency, threats, and unsettling imagery that made her and all of her students uncomfortable. Great, more police. She said the consequences for me will be dire because I was a high school student disrupting a middle school class. Mrs. Odenbell had forwarded the email to the principal at my school and the principal at my sister's school. So I was in deep fucking shit. My mom was gonna take so much shit away from me. Me and my sister looked at each other in worry and concern. And then about an hour later, I got a pounding knock at the front door. I went downstairs to open it. It was the police. I knew exactly what this was about, but they weren't dressed up in their police uniforms and whatnot. They had like trench coats and a badge. I don't even think this was the police either. I think this was the FBI. Good evening. Does Aliens residency? Who's asking? Officer Collins from the VMD Police Department. We would like to have a little word with Aliengel's legal guardian. She's not home right now. Oh, really? Then who is that behind you? Fuck. Hello? Good evening. Are you the legal guardian of Alien? Yes. We're with the VMD Police Department. We received a report from a teacher at Log Johnson Middle School that your son was harassing her and her class virtually through Zoom. Officer, that's ridiculous. I wouldn't. And before you say anything to us, we received video footage from the professor. You do realize these Zoom meetings get recorded, right? Fuck. I forgot that when you join a Zoom meeting, there's a little pop-up that lets you know that the meeting is being recorded. For schools, at least. We watched the footage the teacher sent us. We have to take it seriously by county law. She is involving the schools, the parents of students. This is very serious. Ma'am, your son revealed pornographic images to 12 and 13-year-olds, and he's 15. The teacher had to shut down the class she was teaching. I don't know why he was on Zoom filled with middle schoolers, but a high schooler showing pornographic images to middle schoolers is extremely concerning and disgusting, and we need to take that seriously, especially when other parents are getting involved. I don't know if you got the email, but they are now shutting down Zooms because of video bombing, and the video bombing was from many students around the county, including him. All right, so basically you are a juvenile. We cannot talk to you. You can't? That's the law. But you guys talked to me a few minutes. Can't talk to you. You're talking to me right now. We can't talk to you. We're here to speak to your mother. And I told you, Alien. You know what I told you? I told you not to do this, and you didn't listen. And I said, when you get in trouble, you deal with the consequences. I thought my mom was BSing when she said Zoom bombing was illegal. She was right all along, for once. My sister then came out and took one for the team and came out and said, officers, it was me. My brother had nothing to do with this. It was all me. I forced him to let me use his school account so I could troll my class. He had nothing to do with this. So, if you're gonna punish someone, punish me. I was the one saying those horrible things. I looked at my sister with shock. She took a bullet for me, figuratively speaking. She did not have to do that, but she did. She took one for the team, and she was a W for that. All right. Point is, ma'am, your daughter shut down the educational process that they were using. She committed several federal and state crimes, and we're gonna issue a summons for these crimes right now. Okay. I just have a couple of questions. What's your name? Natasha. What's your date of birth? July 2nd, 2007. How old are you? Turning 13 in July. What's your ethnicity? Hispanic. So, what does she have to do? Go to court? Yes, because unfortunately, while she is a minor, she committed a federal and state crime. But because of the virus, court dates are all pushed back. So, it's going to be issued a summons to go to court for computer crime of 5th degree, conspiracy to commit computer crime of 5th degree, and a breach of peace. All right? All right. If you have any questions, you can call us at the police department, all right? Okay, thank you. The cops left. My mom spazzed on me and my sister. We got our phones taken away. I asked my sister why she did that, and she said the punishment would have been much worse for me since I was a 15-year-old male. I mean, it was already bad that she was going to court as a 12-year-old, but I thanked her. She wanted $20 from me, so I gave it to her. The school suspended my sister for a week. My sister had to have a meeting with her counselor, principal, teacher, police, our mom, and all of the kids' parents of the kids in the Zoom. My sister went to court, had to pay a fine, and I never did that stupid shit again. Don't Zoom bomb. It's actually illegal.